How you doing, Capricorn? Welcome back to Rose Intuitive Tarot Oracle. I appreciate y'all being here today. So if you'd like to connect with me for a reading, you can at Rose Intuitive in Tarot and Oracle at gmail.com. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can at money sign AMEROE. I did pre-shuffle before we get into the message. Also, this may be a part two. For some reason, the messages are longer today. That's really just what I've been called to do. So let's get into it. So we have car drama. Sag. Almost I called you a Sag. It may be some Sages dealing with this. You may have Sagittarius in your chart, or you may have Capricorn in your chart, vice versa. You got car drama. It says repo, nightmares, always asking for a ride, too broke to fix it. So you got the Five of Wands with this, and you got the World card. So basically, kind of what this talks about is that you could be in a chaotic phase right now, and it may be an inevitable situation or conclusion that may be coming with this situation. You could be losing your car, or just like dealing with some chaos. The World card is the World card is telling you that you're about to get like liberation and freedom from your situation, from your frustrations, maybe from a draining situation, allowing you to move to a new harmonious life cycle with this situation. And then you got looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you, and getting info. Then you got the Five of Pentacles. So basically, you could feel like you are alone. You could be trying to move past being the victim, or you may need to look past that. And you need to take action on basically, things that'll put you in a more positive position. So you have rejected. So it says ghosted, hard, ignored, and erased. You got Three of Pentacles, which normally symbolizes like friendship. You got the Empress, which is, either like a Taurus. You could be dealing with like a Taurus, or somebody just embodying that energy. You got the Page of Pentacles, which this could be you. You got the Knight of Cups, which somebody you either dated that came with emotions. And you got the Queen of Wands energy, which you could be embodying, and so on and so forth. But basically, to deeply dive into this, like what this talks about is you may feel neglected or ignored, dealing with a conflict. This could like basically symbolize like celebration versus like a control situation, right? So you could have dealt with people who try to control you in your friendships or in your relationships or somewhere in your life. You felt ghosted, erased by these people, which made you feel, isolated. This could be family too, anybody. Lonely, and created disharmony that came from social drama or betrayal. A confusing emotional storm, like, is what it probably felt like for you. Basically, this loneliness, it created like disharmony. And just that feeling inside you internally that made you feel like, you just things wasn't going to, emotionally go well for you, or you may not have felt like I want to put myself back out there anymore, which created, isolation in that process. Now you could have dealt with this Emperor, which could embody this Aries energy, or it could be like just a masculine person that embodies the Emperor energy. Is they were unreliable romantically, and it broke down the friendship or relationship. You are like the page, like I say, you are the Page of Pentacles. Being a Capricorn in this situation, it doesn't mean like you were immature or anything. It just mean like you may have been younger, or you may have been more green in the ears, or I think that's what it's saying, like green behind the ears or something. I said green in the ear. I think it's like green behind the ears, which means like naive or whatever, or just just really young. Like I said, thinking the best in people and stuff like that. Basically, you try to make sense of like why y'all didn't work out, like in a practical sense. That's how Earth sign normally go. They go to like logic and practicality and stuff like that before diving in probably emotionally with stuff. Um, this you basically, with the Queen of Wands energy, you want to be able to move past this hurt, like past hurt, and you want to have the ability to create your own structure and discipline and regain control of your life, so that you won't no longer like be affected by this painful dynamic that you dealt with. Now you do have mind games, so you got somebody playing mind games, gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, emotionally unavailable, and you got the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who embodies this energy. I don't believe this is you. I believe this is somebody outside of you. They either are that sun sign or somewhere just in a chart where it's significant, like a significant placement. Now you need to reevaluate your involvement with this person. Move how you want to move. But basically, no matter if you have patience or not with this person going to still be with the toxic behaviors. They still going to move how they move. They still going, you know what I'm saying? Like, just not get it right. You need to trust your gut instinct. So if it's telling you, hey, go, go. That's what that means. Don't let this person like gaslight you. You will lose yourself in the process if you deal with this person again. So this morning, you got love triangle. It says third party involved, torn between two multiple lovers. So you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. You got the Seven of Swords. You got the Nine of Pentacles. And you got the Devil card. So basically what this talks about is you may have been in a love triangle, whether knowingly or unknowingly, which was full of lies. And I mean, obviously, deceptive people who also was like obsessive lovers as well. But you says that you survived the worst of it, so that's always a good thing. But you're not completely fully healed or out of the situation. With the Seven of Swords and the Devil card, it's a need to fully confront the lies, the unhealthy attachments that you have been holding hostage on. Holding it hostage, I mean. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about you are capable of being healed. You are capable of the independence, the success, the financial stability, this prosperity, the wealth, all that great stuff. Like you are capable of all of this great stuff. But the simple fact is, if you basically it's saying like you need to move on, and you need to move to a more healthier, honest future. You could be doing this already, but it's just saying, hey, it's just doubling down on it. Like, let it go. So then you have vibes in sync. So you have Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Swords. You got the Ten of Swords doubling again. I had to use another deck for this to clarify. And then you also got the Five of Swords. So basically it's saying the Ten of Cups was initially like a promise, right? Of emotional harmony, synchronicity, just, love, fulfillment, all that good shit, right? Then you got, with the Ten of Swords, it's a deep-seated anxiety. You could be dealing with conflict or like the feeling of conflict and betrayal with the Five of Swords. And then you have, with the other Ten of Swords, that clarified it even more. It's an inevitable outcome of a devastating end. Now, this is about to end. So I am going to do a part 2, Capricorn. So be on the lookout for it.